Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading for the Divine Feminine on her twin flame journey. This is going to be messages from her Divine Masculine to her. So we're going to channel these messages. I wanted to go ahead and give you guys the opportunity to personalize your message through a pick card. So it's going to actually pick a nude. So we've got these beautiful nude orgonites created by my friend Michelle from Wing and Bell. I will put her information down below. I'll also put the timestamps down below so you guys can choose from the Amethyst nude for number 1, number 2, the Mystic Moon nude, number 3, the Twin Flame nude, and number 4, a Naked Journey nude, okay? I'm also going to be using these beautiful crystal bracelets created by Rising Sun Oracle. So I will put all the information down below. And as far as all the decks that I'm going to be using here today, of course, as I shuffle each deck, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle them. If you are interested in any of my self-created decks, they will be available for purchase for US customers on my website. If you're international though, please email my team and they will send you a special link to order. So a lot of deck creators that I exchange decks with, they've created decks that have channeled messages on them. So I wanted to go ahead and use pretty much those deck creators' decks today, as well as my own. So I really wanted to showcase these types of decks today. So if you guys are interested in anything, everything will be down below. And as usual, you guys take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And you guys are more than welcome to choose, of course, the entire reading, 1 or 2, maybe a few, whatever you guys want to do. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. All right, you guys, so if you chose a number 1, the Amethyst nude, let's go ahead and get some channeled messages from your Divine Masculine. So we have some decks here today. These are from Angelic Revelation 144. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys each of these decks here. We have her Sacred Journey Healing, the Sacred Healing Journey. We also have her Naked Flame Healing Messages. You have My Heart, Soul Lovers and Separation Oracle, as well as the Trapped in Toxicity, a Karmic Tale. And then combined with these decks, I wanted to show you guys, I'm so sorry, I'm having a hard time grabbing all these cards here at once. We're also going to be using from Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, her Flaming Roses Tarot, her Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle, and Flaming Roses Confessions. So I just wanted to showcase these all together for number 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle this deck here and see what messages need to come through from your Divine Masculine to you, Divine Feminine, at this time on your journey. What does your masculine want you to know? We have mending bridges. Okay, so the masculine is indicating to you that he may want to come towards you, kiss and make up. We have eternal flame, divine soul love. So what I'm gathering from that immediately is that this masculine still feels this amazing eternal flame, like it's never died. It continues to burn in his heart space. Fire, look at that. And the thing is, this masculine may have burned this energy down, meaning that it was very passionate for him. He felt this amazing soul connection with you, but then he burned it down. It's almost like the fire was too intense. So the fact that we have mending bridges tells me that there may have been some sort of an issue where someone stepped away from this connection because it was too intense, okay? That's what we are seeing here. So let's go ahead and get another message on these. Okay, what else do we need to know? I actually have another deck of Angelic Revelations. It's called the Shadow Soul Messages. I like to combine these two decks for whatever reason. So just in case you guys see some different cards there, that's why. I am currently feeling inadequate and I want to be there for you, but I don't know how to be because this current situation is so complicated. So this masculine is letting you know, feminine, that even though he wants to kiss and make up, and even though he feels this flame with you, and perhaps maybe it was too intense at one time and he burned it down, he doesn't know how to mend that bridge. He doesn't actually know how to come back and make things right. It says, you can heal me with your love. I want our bodies and soul to merge into one during lovemaking. So this is the deal. I mean, because of this fiery, passionate energy, the desire is definitely there. But the how to make this happen is a little bit of a different story. So I feel like this masculine is struggling currently. We have, thank you for always believing in me. With your love, no one can get me down. I look at everything you send me and I am doing the inner work. So the thing is, your love, that passion is something that your masculine really appreciates because he feels this energy coming from you. It's a very pure, loving, kind, unconditional energy. So he feels that, and it does help him when it comes to wanting to sabotage himself, when it comes to him wanting to give up or not believe in himself. So there's definitely this energy here. All right, what else do we need to know? My strength is an act. Fake it until you make it right. So this masculine is also telling this feminine that I may put on a really good act, that I'm strong. I may have burned this down. You might see this as I don't care. That's not the case. It's just that this intensity scares me, okay? I'm trying to do the inner work to basically mend this gap between the two of us, but I am struggling. It says I have struggled with negative thoughts. So it says all I hear is negativity, and eventually it sinks in so deeply that I struggle to see any hope. So this is where the masculine is at in his headspace. That's what he wants her to know. There's fire. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your support, but the negativity that I have within myself, that's the work that I need to do. That's the inner work that I have to do on my own. So he's like saying to you, I know that you care for me. I know that you love me, and your love does keep me strong, but I still need to be strong on my own. So we have hostile. I have been treated with hostility and aggression for a very long time. I apologize when I have acted this way towards you. It is my defense when I'm feeling wounded. So this masculine, by burning things down, feminine, you could have really felt just very wounded by this masculine. This masculine doesn't make it easy to love. This masculine doesn't make it easy for you to see the good in him because there is some dysfunction here at the root of who he is. So he's telling you this from his higher self, that he is trying to do the inner work, but it is difficult. It is difficult is what he is saying to you. I love the sound of your voice. I hear you speak with me telepathically and in dreams. I long to talk with you again. So again, this is not about a masculine who doesn't, really feel this connection, or somebody who's just, trying to even push the connection away in the sense where they don't enjoy it when it's with them, meaning the energy. This is definitely a masculine who loves the energy that he gets from this feminine. But the thing is, where he's at in his ego, where he's at in his fear and his headspace, this does keep him from, or puts his defenses up and keeps her from him in the actual physical world. Loving you is knowing what true love is. There is no logical explanation for my feelings. My heart only responds to yours. You are my endless love. So again, there's a lot of love that this masculine has for this feminine. Definitely a lot, but his strength and his defense mechanisms are just an act. So he is having a difficult time being authentic to how he truly feels and giving into his heart space. Your soul is always with me and mine is guiding you. We are always together in spirit, even though we may be physically apart. So I do feel with that mending bridges and now this card that the masculine and you may be in some sort of a separation or experiencing a challenge at this time on your journey. And so because of this causes this masculine to really kind of jump into that more negative headspace with himself, so that way he can continue to stay at arm's length from you, feminine. But the thing is, when he's not with you, he's talking to you. When he's not with you, he's feeling your energy. When he's not with you, he is still feeling your love. He is still showered by your love, and he thanks you for that, okay? But we've got all of these issues that need to be mended. This right here is the Flaming Roses Lover's Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. I think I already introduced the cards. Yeah, music memory is interesting. So there's something about listening to something. Because we have, I love the sound of your voice. I love how you speak to me with your telepathy and in my dreams. There's something about music. We're hearing certain songs, music that comes up that causes us to feel a certain way. It shifts our vibration. Your voice shifts your masculine's vibration. Songs, music, telepathic thoughts that you're sending to the masculine, he's picking up on them, and they're actually shifting his frequency. So feminine, what I want to say to you is that if you're working with your masculine in an energetic way right now, this is about continuing to keep your energy high and to not allow his defenses or his act right now to get you down or to cause you to go to a negative space within yourself and with this masculine. Keep your vibration high. This will continue to help to strengthen this masculine and to give him that strength that he needs in order to mend himself. It's beautiful. We have regretful. So yeah, I mean, look at that. There's definitely this energy here where we're feeling somewhat regretful for the way things are. So this masculine does have sadness and he does have pain, but he also has love in his heart for this feminine too. We have home sweet home. He does see her as home. So he sees you, feminine, as home. You feel like home to him. You feel like that safe space. It's that feeling of belonging that he has for you. This is definitely a beautiful energy. So this is the Flaming Roses Tarot by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. What else? Okay, we have High Priestess. So I want you to know, feminine, that your masculine is definitely picking up on your thoughts. Definitely. High Priestess is very psychic, very intuitive. She can telepathically communicate. Your masculine is telepathically picking up on your thoughts and vice versa. He's sending you telepathic thoughts. So be very aware of the music, the tone, the vibration, the frequency that you share with your masculine. Make sure that it's in a positive space because he's really picking up on it. I'm also getting there's a lot that he is hiding from you, and try not to get caught up in the negativity that it's a negative. It really try to see it from the perspective that he is holding back because he is trying to be strong and he's trying to mend the error of his ways at this time. Yeah, Nine of Cups. I do feel like you are your masculine's wish. The Nine of Cups is basically you are the ultimate wish. You are what he truly desires. But the thing is, he does have to feel satisfied with his own cups first before he can really embrace that wish fulfillment with you. And we have the Fool. So I feel like what he's trying to tell you here is that I'm on this journey right now. And right now I might be trying to be unconventional and rebel. But the thing is, this is the only way that I'm going to be able to find myself and do the work. So please allow me to do this, Divine Feminine. So he's asking you for some space, Divine Feminine, while he finds himself, while he figures out who he is, and while he mends his energy, like while he mends his energy. I don't know why I can't say it. This is the Flaming Roses Confessions. Okay. While he's on the mend, he just needs some time and space and support on your end. It says, I thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side, but it wasn't. So for some of you Divine Feminines, this masculine may have walked away from you just to discover that what was out there, what he thought he was looking for, he still didn't find. And so that might be why he is on a new journey with himself, is because maybe he put his energies into other things, other people, tried to fulfill himself on that level, and it just didn't work out, okay? See, look, there's something about an act. This masculine is acting right now, okay? So his hard exterior, he's not really wearing his heart on his sleeve. He's not really communicating with you and telling you these things verbally, but he does feel it deep down inside. So that's what you need to trust, Divine Feminine, with that High Priestess. Rely on your intuition rather than what your physical eyes are seeing in this world, okay? Or whether your physical ears, what they're hearing or not hearing. Don't rely on those senses. Rely on your intuition. It says, I act like I don't care, but deep down it affects me more than you will ever know. 2 different decks, you guys, with the same message. So this is huge for those of you that chose number 1. Don't get sidetracked with the sideshow, really, Don't fall victim to this lower frequency. This act right now. Really try not to get sucked into this. It's an illusion. When I said I'll love you forever, I meant it. So this masculine, when he spoke certain words to you, feminine, that were very loving to you, he did mean those things that he said. He may have not been ready to follow through with those things. It may have scared him. He may have decided, I can't handle this right now, but the love is here. The love is definitely there for those of you that chose number 1. But this masculine's, his heart, it's like he's still needing to catch up. He's still needing to catch up to where he's at in the physical world, to where his higher self heart space truly is. And that's with you, Divine Feminine. So he wants to mend this bridge with you, but he has to do this work on himself before he can mend this gap. Okay. But the love is there. And what you're seeing right now, the words that have been spoken to you, really try to see beyond the illusion of the fear and keep your vibration high with this masculine. So we're going to go ahead and see what angels are currently assisting this connection right now. So this is going to be messages from your guides and angels. This is called the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. What angels are assisting this connection right now? What angels are helping this connection right now, helping the masculine and feminine with their situation? Okay, love this. And this is something that we just spoke about here. Energy work, it's huge. The energy that you're holding towards your masculine, feminine is huge. So you're going to be able to work with your masculine in a more harmonious way when the energy on your end is very clear, when you don't have attachments or expectations as to how things need to be, okay? So this right here is telling you to make sure that your energy when you're connecting with your masculine is of high vibration, detached, and unconditional love. That is beautiful. We have Cupid again. This right here is showing you that the love that you're sending out to the masculine. Make sure that this energy, this intention that you're sending out is what you want. It's not fear. It's not hate. It's not low vibrational energy, because this energy is going to be mirrored back to you from the masculine. So this is how this masculine and feminine right now are being guided by angels. So Cupid is here because there is love here. Definitely a lot of love here, but what to do with that love? If our own energy is not in a good high vibrational place and we have work to do, then Spirit is guiding us to do work on ourselves, so that way we can open our hearts to this beautiful love that is available to us. And we have change in direction. Wow, we have the stork here, okay? So this stork here is basically an indication to us that there is some sort of change in direction right now. So we have to be okay with the changes that are taking place. If the masculine decides that he's going to go down this road and it might be away from the feminine right now, we have to be okay with it. We have to realize that Spirit is assisting us with these changes right now that need to take place. So I definitely feel like your angels and guides are working with both of you in order to change up your energy field and work on yourselves in different ways. And that might be, away from each other a little bit longer. This might be doing something completely different right now in order to shift up this vibration. All right, you guys. So I hope that these messages resonated with you. If they didn't, no worries. You guys could always choose another number. All right, so let's go on into number 2. All right, you guys, if you chose number 2, the Mystic Moon Nude, let's go ahead and get your messages. So I wanted to go ahead and use, I think I'm going to be using 5 of my own decks here today. So we've got the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, my Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and we're going to go ahead and use number 1 and 2. So my Twin Flame Journey messages 1 and 2. Along with my Depths of the Sea Oracle. And from Aqua Moonlight, I wanted to use both of her decks. We've got the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle and the Untold Messages of the Heart Oracle. Okay, so we're going to get what we need for number 2 using these decks. Let's see what we need to know. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle these first. do we need to know? What does your masculine want you to know today? Okay, so your masculine wants you to know that he's currently dealing with some sort of shadow, trying to clear shadow. Yeah, that's the divine masculine here. So the divine masculine is giving you a direct message right now that he currently, in his divine masculine energy, is trying to take control of the shadows that may be, that he's facing, or that may be kind of trying to overpower him right now. So he's trying to get through something. We have winter. So I'm getting here that there could be some kind of a message that he has that's coming to you in winter, or there's something that happened in winter. I'm also getting that anything that has been frozen in time, he is now getting to the bottom of it. Yeah, look at that. We have this wolf. I almost feel like there's this lone wolf energy that's coming through with this masculine. This is someone who's been isolated and alone for quite some time. He may have iced you out. You may have iced him out. The door may have been shut. People may have been shut out in the cold. This masculine is definitely feeling some sort of shut out energy is what I'm sensing here. So he's letting you know that he's feeling the separation. But we do have lessons. That's really beautiful. So there has been a huge lesson in all of this pain. Look at this devil's energy. I've really had to face my shadows, my addictions. I've really had to deal with my issues, my behavior, any toxicity. I'm being dealt right now. I'm being handed my ass right now. Karmically is what I'm also getting to. So some of you feminines might be feeling this really heavy energy. You might be sensing that your masculine is going through a really just intense time. Okay, so we definitely have that going on. What else? What else do we need to know here? Okay, so we have bonfire, social gathering. And we have these two cards that wanted to pop up, relationship goals and pure intentions. Wow. I feel like your masculine has gone through some kind of like an energy in his social gathering. Like he's taking stock of the people that are surrounding him, who he wants to stay, who he wants to go, who belongs in his energy field, where he wants to upgrade socially. Because he has goals when it comes to these relationships and how he deals with love, whether that's the love of, family members, friends, coworkers, actual romantic relationships, even you. So he wants you to know that right now he's working on purifying his intentions moving forward. He doesn't want to continue on in this old way of being. He really wants to clear this energy. So he's looking to perhaps gather with you in some sort of a social setting and set a goal for your connection, which is some sort of pure intention. So it's something that you can trust is what I'm seeing, feminine. So if your masculine were to come towards you, let's just say in the winter, I definitely see this energy where it's of pure intentions. Okay. So let's see what else what else are we getting here? Okay, so I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So again, the relationship goal is kind of like, I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I can do that. So you guys are basically having a conversation is what I'm seeing in the future. And also your masculine is telling you that I just got scared. I got scared at the time. And please don't take what happened personally because it was never you. It was always me. So I'm picking up on a future conversation here. That's what I'm getting here. I'm picking up on a future timeline, a possible timeline that may or may not come to fruition, but it is here. It's definitely here, okay? Yeah, see, I just got caught up in the moment and I got spooked. So he's explaining something to this feminine about how it's like he just got caught up in some sort of situation or in his headspace, and that's why he did what he did. And we also have, I know that it might be too late. So he could be coming to you later on and saying to you, I know it might be too late. I know that you might be over this or that you may just have moved on already. But is there something that we can do? I want to put a goal in place for the two of us. And I know I made a huge mistake. So this is a masculine that is apologizing to this feminine. I feel like he wants to have a second chance to basically do something with this feminine, to have an experience with her, to have things be somewhat different, okay? So let's go ahead and see what some of that might entail. definitely feel like this masculine wants the feminine to know here that he is very sorry. He has definitely faced his shadows and karma. He's getting his, and his intentions now moving forward are much purer than they were before, because he's grown and he's learned these major lessons. Okay, so he's finally came to the realization that you're the one. That's what I'm getting with that. He's come to the realization that you're the one. Okay? He's very fixated, attached to you, hypnotized by you. See, please accept my apologies so we can move past this. So the thing is, I feel like he's trying to also tell you, Divine Feminine, that there's something about you that can help him to release some of his darkness. He's been carrying around a shadow for quite some time, and it is connected to you. It's almost like he's looking to you to release him from his darkness. Now, he is doing the work on his own, but he does connect himself to you, as in, if you could have forgive me, or if I can apologize to you and I can make these wrongs right, we can clear up this energy and I could feel relief. That's what I'm getting here. So only you can do this for this Divine Masculine. And it's not true, but that's how he feels. And he's afraid of rejection, though. He's afraid you're going to say no. He's afraid that you're going to say no. So because of this irrational fear, he may reject doing this. So that's why I said it's a possible timeline. It doesn't guarantee that he will do this. But it is in him to want to apologize. You are the one, the only one. Look. Only you. You are the only one. So again, there's like this feeling that I'm getting here that you're the only one that does this to this masculine. You're the only person that makes him feel this way. You're the only one that he can't clear this unfinished business up with. It's like he may have made amends with other people, but you're like the last one, and he hasn't done it because he has this irrational fear attached to you. And it's really, really difficult for him. So there's a huge lesson. There's like a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that needs to be cleared up. And his fear is getting the best of him. So it makes sense why the very first card was shadow work. You're part of this masculine shadow work. He's got to face his shadow. Yeah, he wants to have a second chance with you. I'm telling you. I want a second chance. I want to make amends. I want to say I'm sorry. I want to do something differently here. But man, I am just... my fear is getting the best of me, and it's making me feel like I'll just never be able to do this. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. See, I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. I just got caught up in the moment. I mean, it's all here. I feel really foolish for what I did, Divine Feminine, and I'm not sure that you're going to be able to forgive me. So I may just basically cower down and just keep this in the shadows and keep it hidden from you from here on out. I may just be stuck in this energy from here on out. I may not be able to clear this. So just know, Divine Feminine, that your masculine is facing some shadow when it comes to you. He's trying to clear it, and only you, as in dealing with you, speaking to you, reaching out to you, is going to help him to clear this energy, or he's convinced that only you can take this away. So he's struggling right now, but he does want to make amends, and he does feel foolish, and he is sorry for the things that he has caused any kind of pain. But he also wants you to know that he was, in fact, in his own pain and his own darkness, and that's where he was coming from. Whatever he said, whatever he did, it wasn't about you, it was about him. So now we're going to go into the Archangel Animal cards by Diana Cooper to see how Spirit is assisting you in this connection, Divine Feminine. Oops. We have whale. So there could be a whale that's significant if you chose number 2 in this connection, okay? It says, live as a fully conscious being. Archangels Mary and Jules. I believe that's what it says. I'm not too familiar with these archangels, just so you know. So take it as it resonates with you guys. But I mean, what's a whale? I connect the whale actually in my twin flame journey as the masculine. So I think it's interesting that Divine Masculine came up here, and now we're getting the whale, right? That's actually in my twin flame pyramid. I've got the whale as the masculine and the feminine as the mermaid. So I think this is kind of cool. So this is about living as a fully conscious being. This is about being more conscious of ourselves, being more conscious and aware of our actions and how they impact others, and why we're doing what we're doing, and why we are feeling or reacting the way that we're feeling and reacting. So I do feel, you guys, that this masculine is working on being more conscious. He's working on being a little bit more aware of himself and basically doing things differently. I did see this right here in this energy. Pure intentions, being a little bit more pure. That's his goal, is to be a little bit more pure with relationships. So he may have made some pretty huge mistakes in other situations, including yours, but he's learning his lessons through making these mistakes. So the spirit animal of the whale is with this masculine for sure. I'm getting that because I'm connecting this with the masculine on his journey. It's kind of like, somebody who is still trying to capture their whale, or someone who's still trying to find themselves, right? Get to the big thing in their life, chasing a dream, that sort of thing. So that's really interesting the way that's coming out. All right, so what else? We have the camel. It says, be forbearing and patient, Archangel Jophiel. So this is about having patience, you guys. This is also about perseverance on your journey. This is going to really showcase for people that have probably been on this journey for a while, and you've been waiting for this masculine to finally get to this spot. And I do feel like he is becoming a more conscious being now, but there is some patience and there is slow moving energy with the camel. But what does a camel do? The camel takes you through that dry desert, right? And puts a lot of water, drinks up a lot of water and puts that on reserve in order to make the journey. So I think that that's really cool the way these cards are coming up. So these spirit animals are with you right now, helping you. Also, these archangels Mary, Jules, and Jophiel are with you as well on your journey, helping you with these very things here, with being patient and being a more conscious soul on this planet. And we have pig. How cute. I love pigs. It says maintain self-worth and self-esteem. That's really beautiful. We have archangels Mary. So we have Mary again, and Gabriel and Uriel. So this is really beautiful because all of this is about really maintaining our own self-value and self-worth, doing things that give us self-esteem. So if there's any issues that are taking away from our self-worth, Spirit is telling us this is an opportunity for us to work on these things, to love ourselves, to value ourselves more. Okay? So whale, camel, and pig are coming up huge, plus all of those archangels, double on Archangel Mary. But this is really amazing because this just tells me that all these animals are representing different aspects of our journey and what we're learning about ourselves on this journey. So if you chose number 2, I do hope that those messages resonated with you. This masculine definitely wants to make amends and is definitely sorry and is facing some sort of shadow and lesson when it comes to you in this connection right now. Okay? That's what we have. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and move on into number 3. All right, you guys, if you chose number 3, the twin flame nude, let's go ahead and get your messages. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use from Sister Moon Tarot, her twin flame current vibes deck, as well as her Moody Moon messages, the masculine edition. So let's get started with these. All right, so what does your masculine want you to know, feminine, at this time? We have romantic. After all this time, I still have a crush on you. Sometimes you make me feel like a teenager all over again. So this masculine definitely has definitely not lost the romantic, loving feeling. Okay, so there could be that song from the Righteous Brothers coming through. I mean, he hasn't lost that love and feeling, so it's kind of opposite, but same kind of. You know what I mean? All right, now clearing the air. I wish that we could talk about everything. So this masculine may really want to clear the air with the feminine and come towards her romantically, but there could be a lot of situations or issues that are kind of keeping them at a distance. We have rainbow love. Your love sets my heart on fire. So there's definitely a very loving energy here for sure. But there's a need to clear the air is what I'm picking up on here. There's a need to clear the air. We have blank. It says speechless, lifeless, and numb. So again, I want to clear the air with you, but I feel blank. I feel numb. I feel like I can't do this right now. I do feel like deep down in the masculine's heart, he's full of love and life for this feminine, but there's something that needs to be cleared up first. And so rather than talking about it, it could be that he's just choosing to go blank. He's just choosing to kind of be lifeless and speechless and not say too much. We do have lonely. He's isolating himself. He's disconnecting. He's choosing to be alone right now. I feel like this masculine's going through something. And we have toxic. Yeah, this is a self-destructive pattern, karmic chains, addictions, old behaviors, old patterns. He is still struggling with divine feminine. So if you're finding divine feminine that your masculine is holding himself back from you, I just feel like there's still some karmic lessons and chains that he has that are binding him and causing him to feel like he can't really move forward. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with give and take. I feel like this masculine is having a difficult time giving to this feminine. Yeah, he feels burdened by this. 10 of Wands. He feels like he just can't do it right now. Yeah, Four Swords. It's just better for me to be on my own and to not really do anything right now. So I do feel like this masculine has to heal for whatever reason. He has to go through some sort of healing and some sort of cycle where he is just not willing to budge at this time. He's kind of settling into this energy of, I would rather just be alone and just stay in this toxic energy, kind of sit in toxic shit. That's what I'm getting for this. We have abundant. So that right there, look at that. We have 2 rainbows. This tells me with the rainbows, though, that there's some chakra energies. There's some things that need to be cleared. And I feel like the root chakra for this masculine is huge right now. Root could be money. We have abundance. So there could be that's the karmic chain. Yeah, he doesn't feel safe. He does not feel safe in the root chakra. He doesn't feel safe in the physical world. There's something happening here. Yeah, and this is actually keeping him from his bliss, and his bliss is with his divine feminine. So it's actually keeping him from being able to take this opportunity of this, rainbow energy and just basically get to the pot of gold. But he's stuck in his root chakra. There's something where he doesn't feel safe. There could be something going on with his career, something going on with his physical body, his money, etc. So until he clears up this energy, it's like he can't be romantic towards his feminine. He can't be this fiery, passionate individual that he normally is with her. He can't give to her what she's looking for at this time. So he's choosing to do this 4 of Swords, and I'm just going to sit in my toxic shit until I figure it out. See, it's time for me to work on myself right now. So he's clearly telling her in this reading, I've got to work on myself right now. It's really not about you. I actually really am very attracted to you, and I feel very romantic with you. But see, my insecurities are behind material things right now. Do you see? So he's hiding from his feminine because he feels insecure when it comes to the material world. It makes total sense. And I want to feel that way again. I want to feel this romance with you. I want to feel this happiness and this bliss with you. But all of my insecurities when it comes to my root chakra are standing in the way from me getting what I want with you. Wow. So this right here. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you guys. I didn't even introduce the decks. This is from my sister Queen of Light 1111. This is her Queen's Journey Tarot. This is the Hidden Truth Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. And this is another deck of All Things Intuitive Messages of Love. So sorry, guys. Totally spaced it on that. Okay. All right. What else do you need to know? See, here and now. This is your true love is already a part of your life. So this true love connection, it's already a part of the masculine, but he's just choosing not to participate with it at this time with his feminine. See, he just wants to go slow. He's not trying to rush. He feels the energy, but he's not trying to rush it right now. Yep, see, he's trying to make a decision about this relationship. So I do feel like if you guys are experiencing this energy from this masculine, that he's just kind of got you on hold and he's not really taking any action towards you. It's not that he doesn't want to, but he's stuck in his material energy. He's stuck in that root chakra right now. But he does want to feel something with you again. And what he felt with you and what he feels with you actually is very romantic and very blissful. Okay, see, look, I miss your kind heart and loving arms. Please come back to me. I love you. So this is the thing. This is kind of like his head and his heart are at war right now. He misses your kind heart and he loves your loving embrace. He wants you to come back to him. He does love you, but his ego and that root energy and that toxic behavior is what's standing in the way from him getting what he wants. This is the what he didn't say from Rising Sun Oracle, same gal that makes these bracelets here. In my loneliness, I wonder if you still love me. So this is the thing. When he's all alone, when he's pulling this, he wonders if you actually are still going to love him after all this behavior, after all this time, after all this space that he needs. See, I'm working with my guides to clear negative energy to be able to make room for a new and blessed beginning with you. So he is telling you right there, I am working on myself. It's time to work on myself. I'm working with my guides in order to clear up this negative energy that I have stuck in my root chakra, which has to do with my insecurity around material things. This couldn't be more perfect. So yeah, look at this. So I hope that that resonated with you. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see how your angels and guides are working with you in this connection right now. How are your angels and guides working with you in this connection right now? This right here is the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I swear a cat is locked in a bathroom, closet, room, something. I can hear it. We have clairaudience. Talk about hearing it. Clairaudience. You're hearing something here. Okay. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside of your mind or from other people. What I'm getting, Divine Feminine, is that your masculine is definitely communicating with you. So if you're hearing his words, he's communicating with you. Your angels are actually helping you to clearly hear this, as well as to clearly hear them. So don't discount this as I'm just making this up. You're not. You're not making it up. We have peace. It says Archangel, so that's Archangel Zadkiel, just so you guys know. Archangel Shamuel is now coming through and saying peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So this is very, very important for you guys to remember that only love is real, to focus on the love. Try not to focus on the other stuff that comes up when we're thinking about fear, or when we're knowing someone's going through shadow. And we have creative writing. Archangel Gabriel is telling you have something to write. You have something to create. You have something to express. This is about you writing that book, finishing that book, whatever this is, or maybe just your written word. This could even be like channeling through written word. This could even be writing something for yourself and maybe journaling, maybe writing something as a ceremony or a ritual and burning it, whatever it is that you want to do, get creative. So these angels are working with this connection with the masculine to help him to see that only love is real. Also to express himself, and also what he's hearing he can trust, because that's information straight from his guides and his angels. Wow, you guys, I hope that you really resonated with those messages. So let's go ahead and move on into number 4. All right, you guys, so if you chose number 4, the Naked Journey, Nude, let's go ahead and get your messages. So these 2 sets of decks are from Bridget Rao and Fire Witch Tarot. This is Bridget Rao's Divine Masculine Confessions. I also wanted to use, hold on for a second here. I wanted to use the Love Journey cards, and then I like to combine these 2 decks from her, which is Journey of Love 2 and Journey of Love. So those are the decks we're going to be using from Bridget Rao. From Fire Witch Tarot, I wanted to use her Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition, her Opium Twin Flames Tarot, her Divine Love and Separation Oracle, and her Love and Lust Oracle. Okay? All right, you guys, let's get started with this energy. What do we need to know? We have humor. I love how you can always make me laugh. So this masculine is telling this feminine that he loves their, little banter, or he loves the special humor that they have, or he finds the divine feminine very entertaining and funny. We have, I know this connection is divine. I am awakened to this connection. I'm awakened to the fact that this is something special, that this is something rare. This is something I've never felt before. And I've wanted you the moment that I saw you, seduction. So there's some kind of a magnetic pull that this masculine feels towards you, feminine. He feels very connected to you. He feels like there's something special about you that he just can't shake off. That's what we're getting with that. All right, what else? You're my wish come true. So there's something really amazing about you, feminine, where he feels like you are a wish come true for him. Kiss me like it's the last time you're ever going to taste me. So it could be that one of the last times that you guys saw each other, I mean, it could have just been like out of this world seductive, like just wow. You know what I mean? That last bit of energy was just very lasting. There was just something where you've made an impression, and it's been very difficult to really wipe that away. I'll chase you down. Please don't leave me. So there is some kind of an energy here where this masculine is really not wanting to lose you, feminine. And that might be confusing for you because you're thinking to yourself, well, then why isn't he coming forward? Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing that? So there's some kind of a battle perhaps that he is having with himself where he wants you, you're his wish come true. But at the same time, he could be feeling like it's just very difficult for him to make a decision right now. So let's get more information. I'm sorry if I ever made you question your own worth. You are incredible inside and out. So yes, there could be something that your masculine has said or done that has made you question him, question your own worth, question the fact that he loves you or he doesn't. So something could have happened here. I'm sensing something. See, you're better off without me for now. So this masculine might feel all these things, yes, but his actions right now are maybe completely different than what's coming through here. So you could be still very confused. I save everything you send me. I'm sorry I don't always know the right response, but I'm coming up with better answers now. So this masculine is receiving something from you. He's keeping things. He's not getting rid of them. But the thing is, he's trying to figure out how to respond to you. So if you've reached out to this masculine or you're not really hearing from him right now, what I'm getting from this is that he is looking to respond to you in a particular way. But right now he feels perhaps that it's better off, that you guys are better off with him not responding because he may not be able to be in, like a healthy way with you at this time. So let's get some more information. Prince of Swords. Yeah, the Prince of Swords here in this energy for me, this is somebody who is kind of hard right now. They're really in their analytical mind. They might be kind of careless with what they're saying, like how they're expressing themselves. So this probably is why you're right now better off without this masculine, because he could be very angry. He could have a lot of other things going on. And even though he feels all these wonderful and amazing things with you, it's like there's other things that are stressing him out that are causing him to feel like he just can't be in his heart space with you at this time. Yes, he's going through some sort of a death transformation. He may even have to let something go. He may have to just completely end a certain part of his life and just transition to a new phase before he can even give you what you're looking for. So that's why he's telling you, you're better off without me for now. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So the thing is, we go from the Knight of Swords to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody who might be really, really just focused on the responsibilities and focused on the material world. So I just don't see a masculine right now that's really heavily in his heart space. And again, it doesn't mean he doesn't feel these things for you, but there's a lot of apologies. There's a lot of, I'm sorry I made you feel that you weren't worth anything. I'm sorry that I made you doubt yourself. Right now my tongue is sharp and my focus is material right now, not necessarily on my heart space. And I know that you may get tired of this, and I know that you may want to leave me over this and not save, not keep me in your heart. So there is that fear here that this masculine has, but there's something very special about you, that he does really value your personality. He values the way that he feels, or the way that he felt, especially when you guys first met. So it's almost like he's asking you to hold on to that memory, not that you need to wait around for him and not be able to move forward with your life. But it looks to me like when he is ready, he's going to come and find you, Divine Feminine. That's what I'm seeing with this. He's going to come and find you. I'm sorry I've abandoned you. See, I do feel like this masculine may have walked away from you, Feminine. And so he's coming to find you and apologize, to say, I'm sorry that I left. But I had to find myself. I had to figure it out. I will always find you. Look at that. There's something about finding you. I'm going to find you here. I'll chase you. I'll find you. I'm sorry I abandoned you. I don't know. This is huge for number 4. And recovering. See, once I recover my energy, once I recover my assets, once I recover something, recover myself, leave a situation behind, clear up my energy, do what I need to do, I'll be back. That's what I'm getting for you that chose number 4. I'll be back. And to recover what we've lost or what I've abandoned once I find myself. Yep. So I'm getting, Divine Feminine, if you're struggling with letting this masculine go, really work on releasing this, because I feel that when this masculine is ready, he will return. So try to have faith in that. I know our love will endure and withstand any situation. So again, this masculine is very confident with the way that he feels about you, Feminine, that when the time is right, the two of you will be together. Looking at your photos gives me comfort. Again, this is just proof that whatever you're sending to the masculine, or whatever he has of yours, memories, photos, messages, he's not getting rid of them, because it's important to him. And I wish I could just forget all about this. He can't forget all about it, though. He can't. So he may want to just be able to forget all about you and move on with this life, but I'm getting here that he cannot do that. You're with him. You're in his heart space. You're in his energy field. Okay? Okay, so this is the deal. Your love was unexpected. Look at this. I wanted you the moment I saw you. I wasn't expecting to want you this much. I wasn't looking for a relationship. And then you show up, your beauty dazes me, you seduce me, your scent captured me, your eyes abducted my soul. So there's something about, wow, your energy, this connection was just like, bam. It totally was just like super awakening for this masculine, right? But I feel like this masculine was not ready. The timing was off for him. He was either in another relationship, he was not done with the karmic cycle. He hadn't found himself. He hadn't lived his life to the fullest. He hadn't figured out his career or his purpose yet. And so because of this was something about timing. That's what I'm getting here. It's something about timing. You're my beautiful little secret. So he doesn't tell you. He may not be communicating with you that you're this beautiful being to him, that you are this person that captivates him. But it's a secret. And I can't get out of my head about you. The pain of not knowing where we stand eats me at me every second of the day. So there is this eating away energy that this masculine has. But the thing is, you're better off without me for now, because I know deep down I am not the person for you at this time, because I can't give you what you're looking for right now. But do know that you've had an effect on me. Do know that you have changed me forever, that you have awakened something within me. Do know that just because I don't communicate this to you doesn't mean I don't feel these things. But right now, whatever I've said to you to make you feel less than, this is not true. This is just something that I need to figure out for myself. So this one's timing, you guys. This one's about timing. So this right here is called the Keepers of Light Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. These are the energies that are working with you and this connection at this time. Okay, so I don't know how to say that name, but it says life force. It says express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. What's really interesting, you guys, there was a lot of sexual seductive energy with number 4. So work with this energy, Okay, work with this, like, just energy on your own, tantric sexuality on your own. Use this energy to tap into your divine masculine as well. This is could be your life force right now. Your life force in this connection is energetic. And so use this energy to tap into it. It says sensual and sexual powers are increased at this time. Use this energy, utilize it in a very positive way, in a high vibrational way to connect. We have Master Jesus forgiveness. So it says, you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. This is also spirit guides basically coming through and saying there could be some father issues here on the masculine's end, on your end. There's some forgiveness and work that needs to be done on the self in this area. This could also be you needing to forgive your masculine, or the masculine needing to forgive himself. But I do feel like there might be a father figure that's connected to the masculine that he has not forgiven. And that might be one of the reasons why there's some insecurity around needing to be the King of Pentacles in this life and not willing to stop until he reaches this goal. That's what I'm seeing with that. And we have Kali Ma facing fear. It says major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So we have all of these beautiful energies with us that are telling us here to really work with this energy, to really let these ascended masters come in to help us to face our fears at this time, to help us to forgive ourselves and to forgive others for what they did or what they couldn't do at the time. Really tap into the life of this energy, or the life of this connection through your energy field, and make sure that that energy, of course, is high vibrational with energy of forgiveness. And maybe even dive into the passion of how you feel about this person and use this energy in order to create things that you want to create in this life. Maybe use that energy to face fears and to move mountains in your life, to create more space, to do the things that you've always wanted to do. Let this connection be a muse for you in the meantime. So I really hope that you guys enjoy those messages. Thanks again for choosing, to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, maybe put a little bit of a like or a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So let's go ahead and I guess just resume. Probably I'm going to do a longer reading like this on Monday. It seems like Mondays and Fridays seem to be my long reading days. And then in between, I just do my little 10-minute readings. And just for FYI, for those of you listening still, the reason that I do 10-minute readings is because 10 minutes is all you can do on an IGTV video. And I like to be able to post my videos that I record on IGTV as well as YouTube. So that's why it's like right when it's coming to the 10-minute mark, I'm like, okay, guys. And then I'm hurrying up and I'm saying it really fast. That's why. And then that's also why it's in the upright view instead of long way view. As far as the camera view is because IG is set up with that long, I think, vertical view rather than horizontal. Just wanted to let you guys know just in case anyone was wondering. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.